Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Nova Minokawa, your fallen star rising to the top of your hearts with a Monday art stream. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody's Mondays? Did you have off today? I had off today from work and it was very, very nice. I did a little bit of work that, sorry, and by work I mean special projects. Oh, congratulations, Volo, for being first and the first to fart on stream. Congratulations. Oh, and Storm, hello. How are you today, Storm? I hope you had a lovely day. I hope you had some relaxation. If not, I hope you had a productive day. If not that, I hope it was just fine. Oh, and thank you for Rose's keys. I don't know if that worked, so I'm still kind of crazy right now. So I... Ah! Oh no. I have to sing now. I don't know how long this will last because I didn't put a timer. So I guess I'll just stop whenever I feel like the bit has gone too long. Why am I not deleting this stupid alert, or what is it called? Redeem? Okay, you know what? That's done. We're done with that. No more singing. You don't want to hear me sing. And Keys is awake, but should you be awake, you might want to go to bed. I'm not sure. It sounds like you're always sleepy, my guy. Yes, yes. I mean, hey, take the moments when you got them. This is not what I want to work on today, but I want to just like sort of finish up the eyebrows at least here. I had a lot of art ideas last night, and by ideas, they're old ideas, but I just never got around to doing them. And one of my like ongoing projects is to draw all my TTRPG characters in like a nice full body environment. So right now I'm drawing Bunny, my latest TTRPG character. The campaign just finished, so I thought it was probably a good time to make this special art. The only problem is you can see I've got like this 3D mock-up of a scythe, but I don't have an idea for its design. It's supposed to be like made of human bones and cursed objects and sinew and stuff like that, but I'm just not very good at designing weapons. Maybe I can come up with something cool, but I quite like this pose. I came up like with a lot of different poses for all the characters I've played over the years, and I do want to get around to them, but this kind of stuff takes a while. The bird isn't on the star? What happened? Oh no, I moved, everything got moved. Okay, hold on. We can fix this. Okay, I think it's supposed to be around here. Let me move everything around. We gotta put everything in its place. We got that there. I think that's good. I think we're all right. Yeah. You only slept 3.5 hours last night, so you're extra eepy. I wanted to ask in Discord, but then I wasn't sure. But like, is it just you physically can't go to sleep when you try, or are you sort of procrastinating on sleep, doom scrolling as I did a couple of nights ago? It's tough to beat it, you know? It's migrating. Y'all. I might change it out every now and then. Right now, the latest animation I have of it is flying. But, you know, the rotating one is always a classic. You know, that one's also good. But I'm going to keep the flying one for now. You have a game tomorrow yourself? Nice! Yeah, I'm trying to come up with my next character for the eventual campaign we're going to be in next, but I am incredibly stuck on a name. I don't have a name picked out yet, and usually I do by this point, but I don't know, this one's stumping me. Usually I can name my characters like that, you know? Let me just put the nose in here quick, and then I'll move on to what I really want to do today, which is to make progress on that one drawing with Mordio and me that I haven't done yet or finished yet. And I was supposed to be really loose with it, like my goal was, but somehow it's still incredibly clean, and we need to fix that. Or, you know, at least just get it done. It's okay, I guess, if I end up being clean. I gotta decide, you know? Oops. Okay. All right, we're gonna leave that for now. Let's exit out. Let's get to the real stuff. And Storm has done a 10 stream streak. Oh my goodness, thank you. I appreciate that. I can't even tell you who my longest streak is to. I accidentally miss Amasha streams by accident, and I try to make sure I'm on all my friends' streams, but it's difficult, you know. Rob, where have you been, my guy? How are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope you've recovered over the holidays, hopefully. How have you been? Missed ya. All right, where am I at? I need to actually get a drawing up in here. Yours keeps getting reset because Twitch hates you. It does hate you. That sucks. I know. Don't worry. I see you, buddy. I know when you're here. Though somehow you miss all the special streams. That's crazy. It's okay. No worries. You have some tabs open yourself for some systems you may invest in. Woeful starter DM sounds. Oh, are you gonna DM? That's awesome. Yeah, I can't tell you when the last time I had a different DM was. Mordio's like been DMing for me for a long time. I've had a couple of experiences with other DMs, but for the most part, it's just me and Mordio, you know? Your current longest is 74 for the ones that are actually counting. You have a long one because the streak wasn't out globally, it's not high. Interesting. You guys are dedicated. I admire that. You've been all right. College beating your ass as it does. Hang in there. And you've been making a lot of stuff that you want to keep up with your reps. Yeah, that's always difficult when you have something you are working on, but you just simply can't reveal it due to reasons. I have a couple of projects like that myself. Can I? I need to put on some music. Let me find out. Oh, cool. And my chat is broken for Mix It Up. That's fun. It's been breaking a lot lately, which is not great. That's probably, so a lot of stuff is probably gonna just simply not work today. I guess I haven't even looked if there's anything on YouTube, and I haven't integrated it yet into let me just make sure I have. So a lot of stuff is probably gonna just simply not. All right. Why? Let's Mix It Up. Things are probably just not gonna work. Okay. Your main group is encouraging you to try, but you're overthinking on a bunch of stuff. As one does. Hey, it's no easy task. It's no easy task. Gosh dang it, I wish my eye would stop twitching. here. I've always wanted to do D&D, but never had a group. Storm. Well, you know, not that I shouldn't say anything because I'm not a DM, but you know, here at Mordio and Nova, we really like doing our TTRPGs. So, you know, just keep an ear out. You're in the Discord already. You know, just hang out there. You know, get to know you and stuff, and hey, maybe we'll try stuff in the future. You've missed a lot. How long were you out? I don't know, friend. I'm not sure. Let's put on some music here for myself. You don't get to listen to it though. You get to listen to looping music. Okay. Uh-oh. Hold on. Yes, allow, okay. Anyway. Closest you've ever done is Baldur's Gate. How did you like Baldur's Gate? I liked it a lot, but it did take forever for us to finish it, so... yeah, there's that. Where's my chat? Let's look at chat here. Where's my dual chat? You loved it. You put enough time to it to 100% it. Oh my gosh. What does 100%ing it mean? Like getting all the achievements? And did you romance anybody? And if you did, who did you romance? Mordio and I played together. You know, there is co-op, however, it sucks. It sucks because it is incredibly laggy. Or not laggy, broken. Like, things just break. So, it took us longer than we expected. But it did also cause some shenanigans, which was interesting. Oh, where's my stuff? Alright, whatever. If anybody is on YouTube, maybe Mordio, you tell me if anybody enters YouTube. I'm still getting used to this. It likes to work and then it likes to not work. You count 100% as all achievements. You don't remember you did 4 playthroughs with a different romance each time. Oh. I see. Brr. I feel so bad when Halson is interested and then it's just, I wasn't romancing him. I would have a lot of people, but simply it just, not everybody is up for that life. Okay, thank you, Mordio. I just don't know what's gonna happen. So we got a lot of snow this weekend. Luckily I don't have to deal with it, and shoveling around the library isn't too bad, so Mordio says, because Mordio does that and I don't. You know, as a landlord does, the landlord must help them out. But it makes it, when the best part I think about having a lot of snow in the area is that the nighttime is so much brighter, and I get that seasonal depression, you know? So having things lighter outside due to the snow makes me happy. I also woke up incredibly early today. And by incredibly early, I mean 7:30, which, I don't know, is that impressive, guys? Chat, is that impressive? 7:30? On a non-work day, that is, you know, to specify. You like shoveling snow, but like you said, we don't have much to do, so it's less than half an hour work. Just a nice way to do something out in the winter scenery. Yes. And I like that you like it. And I like that I can just look at it. Alright, I think I'm spending too much time on this. Maybe I'll just do like a little bit of highlights and then I'll move on. Let's see. I had to do... I got reminded that a project that I volunteered to be in had a first check-in deadline. I got a little too comfortable thinking, well, this isn't due until May. Not only was it not due in May, it was due in March. But I didn't work on it. So I did a lot of that. Oh my gosh, did I do that this morning? I think I did some yesterday. I did some stuff yesterday, but I got that done. I think I'm almost done with this commission. I just need approval. I'm so close. I can taste it. I just can't stop myself from doing projects. I've been a lot better at saying no to myself for some of these other ones, like a lot of fan projects, right? And it's like, oh, this is not going to be due until a couple of months, but I keep forgetting that I have to work during those months. I don't get a lot of things done like I used to. Very slow, but so it goes. At least we'll have a better drawing time, I think, than last week. Last week was rough, guys. I guess I can show... So, I want to show you guys what I finally decided on for those trees. Let's go into this. Okay, so this is what I end up doing for the trees. I did like a bunch of rough shapes and then lowered the opacity, and then I downloaded so many glitch brushes and like digital brushes for this. So I have like these blenders that distort things, which is really cool. If you're familiar with the word greeble, it greebles things, essentially. Yeah, sort of. It feels like greebling, you know? So I'm pretty happy with this, and it got approved, so that's all that matters, you know? Really looking forward to having that done. Greebling. Yeah, you know what greebling is, right? We're all familiar with the term? Yeah. What else? I got that one drawing done that I put in the Discord as well. You don't know what a greeble is? You don't know what greebling is? Okay, so greebling, when you greeble something, it's like taking an object that is usually uniform and then distorting it into chunky pieces. So if you ever seen an anime where, like a shonen anime, right, where they're doing like a super move and they're destroying a bunch of just scenery, like ground, they're destroying a lot of ground, and the ground explodes into these chunky rectangle pieces, but it looks more organic. That's what a greeble is. Greebling. At least from what I understand it. I think there's like a more 3D term for it. Like something more precise, but that's how I understand it. Get greebled. I have to go rougher with this. I have to do it. The person I really want to sort of like, not replicate, but is what I aspire to for the kind of like loose painterly style that I like is Ezra. No, not Ezra's. I'm sorry. Wait, are they called Ezra's? I'm getting confused with the person's name. The person who streams that we sometimes go to. Let me just check their name because I want to make sure I'm giving credit where credit is due. Ezro. Okay, that sounds more correct. Not Ezra's, Ezro. Let me bring up some of their stuff. We've commissioned them a couple of times. They're really cool. Yeah, Ezro. Yeah. I want to put this link in here if you want to check them out, but I think they're amazing. And I want to do stuff like them. Okay, I think I'll move off myself and work on Mordio next. So if I don't work from the top to bottom, I'll move more all over the place to hopefully get more stuff done here. Yeah, that'll work, surely. Yeah, that's their Tumblr page. I'm sure they have other locations, but that's where I primarily follow them from. Where I met them. Got the Brayden. I have a list of art things that I want to do as well, but some of them are a little more long term. This is on my list for me to get done. Then I have my third model I want to work on. Ooh, I want to get my next RPG character designed and all that. A lot of stuff to do. A little more than I was planning on giving myself, but so it goes. And sometimes I just have to work on something that is small, and it wasn't on my list, so I feel like, I don't know, stretch the muscles a little bit, because if I just have a bunch of big projects and I don't, I end up not doing them because it's too burdensome to do. That's where that perspective thing I did yesterday came from. Just something loose. So last week we didn't manage to do the everything we wanted to do for the week for stream-wise, because we were hit with a lot of real life work stuff. How dare work interfere with streaming, you know? It would be very nice to be able to stream during day hours, but the logistics of that is not great. I guess we could have done it today, but We were getting stuff done, as when we do. Yeah, how dare. Part of me thinks maybe I should have made this in, I should have line arted this instead, but I didn't, so we're here now. And transparency works so well on this. That looks okay. We're going for good enough, I think. Then we can do fancy stuff with the background, like this texture in the back for the couch. It looks pretty good straight on, but then we're gonna do like details where we're gonna make it look like the pattern is wrapping around this edge side here. And these cushions over here, and that's gonna make it look so good. I just know it. I'm looking forward to that. Oh yeah, I saw that the this next season of Free Rend is out. Anybody listening to Free Rend? Anybody watching? I think only the first episode of the second season is out, but so I might not watch it until maybe at least 4 episodes we're thinking comes out. But I'm really looking forward to that. It's like something that always pops up on my YouTube feed. And I can't stop watching it either. Like, I don't mind watching the clips, watching it over and over again. I watched it in Japanese, I'm pretty sure. But the English is really good, actually. So I don't know if what I'll do for season 2, because I'm kind of used to the English voices now. Those are the ones I see on my YouTube feed. So maybe that's not bad. Not bad at all. I think English dubs have gotten a lot better over the years. It's so peak. It really is. It's really good. I was thinking about like, oh, I should do more fan art. Maybe I should do things like, maybe I should do some Free Rend fan art, but I have not gone around to doing it. I need some good references. I really felt like drawing Shampoo from Ranma, which we're also watching currently. But I really wanted to do her like maid outfits specifically. I couldn't find a good reference though, and then it's difficult to look up as well because you have the, oh, when did the first anime come out? It was like 1990 something. Ranma. Let's see. Media. 1989. Oh my gosh, that's ancient. 1989. Dang. Oh, that was when the anime came out. Then how many years after that was Inuyasha? When did Inuyasha debut? Media, anime. 2002! Wow, it came way later. Whoa, Inuyasha, did you hear? You heard correctly. Yeah, I was trying to see when did Inuyasha come out in relation to Ranma, and apparently just a long time. I guess that makes sense. Like, Inuyasha looks pretty modern compared to the original Ranma, so it makes sense, but it's like kind of crazy to see the year difference. Ancient times. We don't talk about Yashahime though. Not in this house. We ignore it. It didn't happen. That seems to be the consensus though. If we go by publication, Ranma was 87, Inuyasha was 96. Yeah. So, it came out in 87. And then, wait, so how many years after was that? Let me double check, I already forgot. So, it came, wow, they made an anime 2 years after. And then they waited a little longer for Inuyasha. That's so interesting. I feel like, I don't think anybody really talks about Inuyasha anymore, which makes me sad. I feel like there's people hear about classic anime, and I feel like Inuyasha should be in people's minds, but it's not. Was it the best? No. But it was pretty darn good, in my opinion. I think it still holds up. It's on your list somewhere to watch, but it's like 100 shows long. It's, yeah, you're not wrong, but listen, it's still good. Like, I can't defend it too much because it is long, but I don't know, man. It's just still good. It's just still good. And if you're a person who likes to binge watch, it's a nice long one to do. And I don't think you have to pay attention to every episode very clearly. It's like, there's definitely skippable episodes, and it was in the era of immense filler. But it does have an ending, which, you know, something like Ranma, the original run, did not end. The anime, that is. And it was disappointing. But Inuyasha had some, like, sick movies, which aren't, you know, they're not, like, manga supported or anything. But they were really good movies, in my opinion. And it's just fun. It's a fun one. I think it's, like, its first season is very rewatchable. And then, like, as it goes on, you have to be a little more invested to keep going. But for what starts out as, like, a monster of the week, is really good. I think Rumiko Takahashi's, like, amazing at coming up with fun monsters that feel unnerving and scary. And you can really tell the difference, like, compared to Yashahime, which was not created by her. And they basically just steal a monster she's already created, and they're less engaging, and it just sucks. But anyway, I think it's worth seeing. Yeah, it makes you sad too. You joke about Inuyasha being your first big isekai, but honestly, it was pretty peak. I agree, and I mean it is isekai. I didn't even know what isekai was, at the time, and then you really think about it. It's like, oh yeah, it is isekai. It doesn't feel that way. Maybe it's because it was like before a time where I knew what isekai is. There's no truck-kun, you know. There's no dying or whatever. It's just like, you know, I go to a different time. And there's monsters and there's demons. It is an isekai, but also kind of not, since you go back and forth quite a bit. Yeah, that is true. Long doesn't affect you. You hate shows that are 12 episodes now. Okay, then yeah, maybe give it a go. I mean, like, I think the beginning is really strong, and I like the all the other stuff, so for sure. I think the final act, which is the last 24 episodes, so Inuyasha got canceled before the original run got canceled before they completed the show. And they didn't pick it up until years later. But so they did sort of like an expedited version of it. But I thought it was really good. The only thing that's disturbing is that if you watch in English, you're going to be very disappointed because the final act does not keep on Kagome's voice actor, which is jarring. It's bad. Just watch it in Japanese. That's what I'll say. It's not the same. Like, them thinking I don't know what happened. Like, why they didn't bring... Pretty sure it's Laura Bailey. I don't know why they didn't bring her back on. Am I right? No, was it Monica something? She was the same voice actor that from Laura and Hamtaro. Maybe that's why I was thinking Laura Bailey. But yeah, really good. The movies were pretty good. Never saw the final one. The final movie or the final act? Fire... Oh, no. Is it Fire on Mystic Island? I don't remember. But that one's really good. The Three Swords one is good. I can't remember the name. Princess Kaguya is okay. The first one kind of sucks. Yeah, the first one sucks. Truck-kun is in the well. Most people, when they think isekai, they think reincarnation, reborn in another world. But isekai is just another world. I mean, technically, Kagome was reincarnated. Well, she is a reincarnated form, so that also works. But it is kind of like another world, too. You're a brave fellow that usually sticks to English. I don't think, like, I like the original run in English, but then you go into the final act and it's like, these are not the people I grew up with. These are not the people, I would just watch the last episode of the previous one. That's not the same Kagome. What are you talking about? That's my only beef. Kagome's VA changed because she retired. I don't care. I mean, like, hey, she can do what she wants, and I think that's totally acceptable. However, the watching experience is not good. I think they should have chosen someone who could have done a better, like, imitation of her voice actress, because it's just off. It's off. I'm sorry. I'm picky about it. Dandadan's English VAs are really good as well. I'm quite happy with the voices there. I was actually surprised because, well, maybe not too surprised, but going from... Since I'm watching the new Ranma right now, one of the voice actresses, the granny, like she's just playing an old woman again. And it's like, oh, old woman voice. Let's get this person on. They were good, and they're right. She is good. So, but I just think it's a little funny. It's like, you are now the chosen granny voice of English dubs. Congratulations. I think out of all the dubs you've experienced, you only had one scene out of 20 years of watching / playing that made you reconsider. What was it? Whoa. It seems like you have a less picky... You're not as picky as I am for that kind of stuff. So what made you change your mind? Or almost made you change your mind? Oh, Ghost Stories? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I haven't seen it. Like, I haven't watched it myself. But I know of it. Very infamous. I think it would be funny to watch Ghost Stories. Like, as a watch-along or something. Is it like 24 episodes? Or is it short, though? Because I don't know if I could, like, actually seriously watch it for too long. It served its purpose, but there was a scene of an idol concert, I think in Neptunia MK2, never heard of it, that served its purpose. Okay. Yeah, I think it's difficult when you have an anime that you have it, like they sing in it, and then you have to choose an English dub that either can sing and voice act, or one or the other, or I don't know. Very often they just choose someone who can, who is like a good voice and not really a good singer, and they'll just like use the Japanese audio, or in the rare case they'll actually have the VA sing, which isn't always great. What can you do? 19 episodes. Okay, that's doable. That's a doable watch. Got silent. Sorry about that. Let's see. What are some anime as well? I'm kind of surprised that Delicious in Dungeon hasn't like released its season 2 yet. I was really hoping that it would come out soon, because I know the manga is finished. So I don't know, I was going to just wait for the anime to come out because I really enjoyed the anime. But it hasn't come out yet. I feel like they can finish it in one season. So I'm kind of sad about that. I don't know how much longer I'll wait. Like maybe I'll read the anime or the manga. I've kind of been spoiled, not too badly, but I know something. I got tired with, well, the new Spy Family came out, and it's finished its next season, but I'm like, you know what? I just really want to read. I just really want to read it. There are long stretches of time where I'm not doing anything, like literally just sitting on my computer, bored as all heck, and I can't move my hand because of my bird, and I just read manga. So I ended up reading that one. You've seen too many animes. Oh, do you have one of those, what do they call them? They're like, I guess it's just a list. There's like a online list that people do to count their animes. Moonraven, you come from Silver's community? Thank you. Silver's such a cool dude. Love that guy. Thanks for stopping by over here. We're just doing a little bit of drawing. I hope you're doing well, well, well. Silver's been busy. I know he's been streaming, though, last couple days. I haven't gotten a chance to pop in his stream in a little bit. I've been tired. Trying to be as social as possible, but it does get a little tiring. You know, he just finished up MagFest. You're 141.3 days watched, and it's not updated. Oh, it counts how many days, like, straight you would have watched an anime? That's crazy. I wonder if I should fill out one of those. Like, I don't think my number would be too high. I would say that I watch a decent amount of anime, but not so much nowadays. I just kind of, like, hear what people have to say about other things and then give it a watch. There's many classics that I have a big gap in. You'll update input in Discord? All right. Yeah, I'm curious. I want to see. You're good. You were on a late shift last couple of days full of the flu. No, I'm sorry, homie. I hope you're feeling better. I hope you're getting better. Silver's good people. He's incredible. It's true. I'm actually Nova. This is the Mordio and Nova channel. I'm Nova Minokawa. Your fallen star rising to the top of your heart. And on Mondays, I stream art. Mordio is in chat here somewhere. He doesn't really have like a stream time, like I do in terms of like consistency, but he's gonna be playing stuff tomorrow. Yeah, I know. You don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Everybody gets confused. It's one of the downsides of having a dual channel. But there's a lot of upsides too. Upsides being that we help each other out streaming, we stream together, support system and all that. But yeah, I tend to tell people that I visit on stream that whenever you see Mordio Nova in the chat, that's usually me. I talk on the main channel. Mordio has his own channel just to like talk and stuff in chats. So it's very confusing, and I don't blame you one bit. Maybe someday we'll be able to find that brand recognition where we can differentiate ourselves. But yeah, late shift tonight, huh? Does that mean, wait, did you get off? You were on a late shift, okay. So if you're tired and you need to go take a rest, feel free. Or if you're looking to wind down, of course, feel free to chat in here. Okay, I said I wasn't going to work on me anymore, but here I am doing it. I gotta go back to Mordio. I gotta stop being so conceited. I'm actually drawing us right now. This is what the drawing is. It's a style that I've had for a bit, but I haven't really mastered it, so I'm pretty slow when it comes to this style of drawing. Let's see. For the glasses, I want to use my special ruler. Figure ruler. Okay, yeah. There we go. This ruler is kind of tricky because you have to move it with the object tool. Excuse me. This is probably risky, putting this on the same layer, but I'm gonna do it anyway. the flu you had happened on Wednesday. You were on a shift, just like a normal cough. Fast forward to when you went for a walk and you started feeling dizzy and weak, but no! Gosh, that sucks. You got the whole menu with a side of fries. Ah, dude, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. It's the worst. It's the worst out here right now. People spreading the the flu and everything. It got Mordio's sibling recently. I've luckily have avoided such things. Oh, and thank you, Keys, for adding to the hic counter. It's working today. I'm sure that needs to be updated to have 20. Now, speaking of the hic counter, because we have someone from Silver's community, because Silver has the burp counter on his stream. So I was like, I'm always hiccuping. I should put a hiccup counter. So that's directly inspired by him. You isolated from everybody. You felt like you were in a zombie movie. Well, good on you for isolating yourself. Not everybody can do that, and I understand. But if you can, it's very helpful. 'Cause no one has time for that. I'm assuming because you went into work, you're feeling a little better now. You're just hoping. Oop. Yep, I'm still masking up in public spaces, especially when I go on the train. It is always crowded on the train, and there will be someone who is coughing up a storm. You had all the cold and flu medicals on standby. Good, good. I haven't gotten the flu too many times. I've definitely been like congested and everything often enough to know that sucks. But it's only been like maybe a maximum of 4 times that I've gotten like flu sick where I was like dizzy or sweats, like fevery. Gosh, when I first got COVID, that was a whole mess. I was sweating, I was cold, I was hot. Very strange experience. That was like one of the first times I really got sick too. You need to remember to take your mask more. You forget your cane off. Oh, you have a cane? That's cool. Mordio got one when he broke his leg. And it's a very cool looking one too. Too many people are coughing and sneezing in public transit for you to go without masking. Yep. If you're going on public transit as often as we do, you learn to take it with everything else, your keys, everything. It might be a little harder to remember if you're like driving and stuff like that. Yeah, you spotted Mordio. I didn't realize. Usually, if you work as a cook, you always have your own little medical bag for chances. Everybody's calling you doctor. It's always nice to have the one person like has all that stuff, and to be that person. You're doing a real service. Excuse me. Cane was because of COVID. Long COVID rolled a nat 20 on your balance. No! I didn't realize that was from long COVID. I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I've got like one friend I know has been really affected by long COVID, which is, oh, God, it's really terrible. Thank you, Storm, for adding to Hick. Morty has such a round face here. I think I need to... It's a little lopsided. I'm gonna fix that, no worries. Yeah, so I don't think I have long COVID or anything, or if I do, it hasn't really manifested in any way meaningful. But you know what I did get from COVID? Trauma. I started developing panic attacks, anxiety attacks, whatever, due to COVID. Now, if I feel like I'm getting sick, I go into a panic and I can't distinguish between being sick or if I am just panicking. It feels very similar. What happens is like I have like a drop in my stomach, which I confuse for being sick. And I really have to like do powerful mind games with myself to figure out if I'm actually sick or if I'm, I don't want to say overreacting because like panic attacks are, you know, nothing to sneeze about. But it essentially is overreacting for me. So I've been a lot better at like mental fortifying myself into convincing myself that I'm not actually sick because I'm not. But that's a new development that didn't happen pre-COVID. So yeah, I have got trauma. Your tongue went numb for a bit, but the worst you have is that your balance has varying levels of becoming a suggestion. Yeesh.
I have arrived.
Flam, oh my god!
Flamonster rated your channel with 15 viewers.
Flam, thank you, thank you. And Bubble, thank you for joining the flock. I really appreciate that. How's it going? And Keys, thank you for just stopping by a second time. Thank you. How's it going, dude? What were you doing? You were doing Monster Hunter. Nice. How's that going? Last time I dropped in on your Monster Hunter thing, it was like a concert or something. I didn't really recognize it, but it looked cool. Don't worry about it, Bubble. Do not worry about it at all. You are following now, and that is all that matters. I appreciate it. You didn't have work today, so you got to stream in early. Oh, nice! Yeah. You got off for MLK Day, maybe? I don't know. Flam, are you Canadian? Do Canadians celebrate MLK Day? Probably not. I don't actually know. You're gonna have to tell me. You're American. Okay. Sorry. I was like, oh, because I know you from Keys, and I'm like, Keys is an American, so surely you are also not American. Okay, good to know. I'll know that in the future. Yeah. I mean, hey, MLK was still a pretty big deal, you know? But that's awesome. You got to have a nice day off, I'm hoping. Got a lot of stuff done or got to relax. I know I did. No, Canadians don't celebrate MLK Day. Oh, so it goes, yeah. Makes sense. Yeah, that 3-day weekend really needed to happen for me. God, January's so been like really crazy. Just insane. Like when it comes to work for me specifically, state of the world, etc. But will it slow down anytime soon? I don't know. Oh, Flam, I did mean to join your Discord, but I haven't done that yet. I'll have to go to your channel and try to find your Discord. Thanks for the lurk, Bubble. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm sure I will. We were just talking about COVID. We're talking about sickness. Some of us got really sick this year, unfortunately, already at the beginning of the year. Oops. Yeah. Thankfully I'm not one of those people who got sick, but it is happening all around. So, you know, stay safe out there, you guys. It's not even COVID either. You've been sniffly but not sick yet? Okay, we're keeping our eye on you. The minute you feel something more serious, you gotta let us know. That looks okay. All right, I probably should stop playing with hair. Let's just make some of this a little more differentiated, and then we can move on. Oh yes, Mordio got over their rock sickness. And by rock sickness, we mean kidney stone, which was not fun. Not fun at all. And I couldn't drive Mordio to the hospital either for that because we do not own a car, public transport, and all that. So it was a difficult time. It was a difficult time. But luckily the curse has been broken and Mordio is rock free. Thank goodness. Yep. Let's see. What else health-wise, since we're on the topic? My sister told me she recently got her labs in and all her numbers are good, and I was jealous. My numbers aren't bad, but there's room for improvement, and I've been trying very hard. I would love to exercise more. I really would. I want to be in like a yoga class or something. But again, it's kind of hard to get anywhere because I don't have transportation. Gotta get in some kind of shape. And I've been eating salads for so long. I'm so tired of salad. I'm trying to make it interesting. I've managed to like make some of it interesting, and I'm eating like a ton more vegetables. I'm not drinking any kind of milk anymore. But I am still eating cheese. I haven't given that one up yet. But I'm gonna try really hard to get a good cholesterol level. Sigh. It's really because of genetics. It's just like my whole family, so it's really hard to escape that kind of thing. Okay, we're making some progress on this, which is nice. All right, we can actually take a look at what we've done so far, because this... Oh yeah, all right, I'm seeing it. It's really important to see the progress here. I did save a previous version of this, so details are coming in. We're doing it. We're doing this stuff. Alright, let's continue working down here because probably could fiddle with my particular outfit for a long time, and we just can't do that right now. Whatever, we're at 34. We have half an hour left, so decent progress. Even though I would have really liked to work on that other thing I had up earlier on stream. Monday art streams are a really good time to like focus down on projects that I've been putting off. This is supposed to be like a vertical wallpaper size too. I've been cycling through a lot of my drawings, old drawings for my computer desktop. But I need something new. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it. I think it's going pretty well. I like the composition. I want to do a lot of details. There's going to be books down here. And then there's going to be creatures coming in here. We're going to have paintings in here that I think is going to really set the scene. I don't do a lot of pictures that have a lot of doodads going on, but I like when they do. So this is my attempt at creating more stuff. Oh, here's a question. What do you guys have as your desktop background? If you guys have a laptop or some kind of desktop computer, what is your wallpaper? Is it like a show? Is it some art that you really like? Did you make your wallpaper? Is it a pet? Is it a loved one? I'm curious. I want to know. Mine is just always drawings that I've made. You put your anime watch list into lecture. I will definitely take a look at that after stream. Let me guess, Keys. It's a motorcycle? I'm teasing, but is it? It's a picture of your bike. I knew it. I knew it. Morio's is the irises from your stream background. Yes, your work computer has Martinez from Disco Elysium. That's a good one. That's a good one. Volo has Kanako. Okay. Or Freeren. Okay. Storm's backgrounds are Snowy Tree and Astronaut Thingy, both from Wallpaper Engine. I see. So like very scenic is where you're going for that. Flams is art you found on Pinterest. That's a snowy mountain with a moon behind it. Okay, very scenic, yes. Those, you know, those are very good ones to have. Work safe as well. I think my work computer used to have like a... it had like a tree at night or something. Just something with some nice colors, so. Hedron, thanks you for first time chatting. I hope you're doing well. Yours is a Windows XP Hill background, but the lowest resolution version of it you could find. That's fun. That's good. Okay. PC upstairs for your 3D printers. Wait, printers have... Wait, no, the PC for the 3D printers. It's CSGO? What's that? CSGO wallpaper? Your laptop is Windows Gallery, both your laptops, and your gaming PC is just a broken background. So it's just black. Wait, a broken background? What do you mean? Like your actual monitor is like broken? Or is it just like a picture of a broken screen? CSGO Counter-Strike. Okay. Thank you. The picture is broken. Oh, sad. Classic Valve source shooter. There's many interesting animes this season. Are they new ones or like ones that have already like a season 2? I used to be a big anime watcher. I haven't spent too much time in the sphere or anything. Now I just draw anime nowadays. I guess I still have like, I have some popular animes that I'm watching, so that's about it. Your photo is a picture of a BMW you took while in Germany. Ooh. Most new handful of season 2. Nice. Do you vote in those polls? I don't know what isn't Crunchyroll that has like the best anime stuff or whatever. I think I voted recently or the last time. I remember it was ProZD was sort of like saying, "Hey, I'm listed as best voice actor. Go vote for me." And I was like, "Yeah, dude, I like you. I'll vote for you." When do you get a Nova anime? It would be very cool. Okay, so I might have said this before, but one of my goals eventually for the channel is to make like an anime music video where I sing it and I animate, and it will be like, if I manage to do that one day, it will be the new loading screen. I like the loading screen I currently have with like me floating in Starwink, but I drew that before I decided it should be my loading screen, so it's not 1920 by 1080, which really sucks. It has sides on the end, which I would love to get rid of, or like maybe I would redo it or something in a better resolution and I would make it better. Because I'm really new to animating overall. I'm just winging it most of the time. I think I've gotten better because I've been doing it more often, but I'm not trained or anything, and I make lots of mistakes. It will happen. It'll be peak. Thank you. Yeah, it would be really cool if I could get that done one day. Morty has been tinkering with music, but I do want to sort of try my hand at it. I don't really have a musical bone in my body. I don't know how people create music. I've looked at tutorials. It's like, oh, you gotta start with a drum beat. I'm like, okay, and now I don't really know where to go from here. You just kind of like doot in your head until it sounds good, and then you like put it down. I don't know. Music making is so crazy. I'm amazed by anybody who is able to do it. Oh yeah, I didn't even talk about my phone screen. My phone screen is a drawing I made of Princess Tutu. And then I have a different background. Like, that's my lock screen. And then when I open it up, I have some fan art that I drew of Tokyo Mew Mew. Somehow I don't have one for this channel. I'm sure I'll remedy that at some point. You go like ba-dun, ba-da-dun, ba-ba, dun-dun, ba, and boom, drum beat. I'm sure I said that with the utmost rhythm. I mean, I like the music you've come up with, Mordio. I wish I could do it myself. I mean, though, no, yours is atmospheric, and I'm talking about, like, music with lyrics. But nonetheless, very good. You wish you had more time to do music. Wish we had more time, period. I wish I had enough energy. Sometimes I feel like I have a lot of time, but not enough energy. I'm just so gosh dang sleepy. I'd like to do covers to start, but right now you don't think you have the skill set for it. I think you do. I think you just have to go for it. I'm still waiting on that Pikmin song from you. I believe in you, Mordio. No, I was saying you have the skill set to do covers. I think you do. Yeah, original songs with vocals, I'm sure that's like way more difficult. I have a couple of animes that I think have the vibe I'm going for. Probably unsurprisingly to people, I want to go for like a magical girl sort of vibe, even though I don't really consider myself like this form of me, a magical girl. But I got the vibes, you know. My favorite anime song currently. Ooh, what have I been listening to lately? I've been listening to, well, I have the Dungeon Meshi song, the first season opening in my head recently. I think that one's really good. Oh, the free run ending song is so good. I sang it on stream during my birthday. If you were there, you might have remembered me completely botching the high note. It is an incredibly difficult song to sing, especially as someone who doesn't sing regularly. But I did warn people I was going to screech that note. I know, Freerun Season 2 just started airing. I'm so excited for it. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm not gonna watch it immediately. I want to watch have a couple of episodes to watch, because there are animes that I'll watch with Mordio specifically during like lunch or dinner, whenever we are sitting down to eat. And we're watching that like together. So I do try to not binge it. I wouldn't even be able to, but I don't know. I just know that if I like watch it immediately, I'm gonna like just be hounding everything. I'll just try to keep the spoilers to myself a minimum. Ree, you are from Gundam Unicorn here. Do you mean in terms of like anime songs that I was just talking about? You're a big binger, so you're waiting for season 2 to end. Oh, did you finish Apothecary Diaries, by the way? I know you were sort of binging that as well. And that was a while ago. Ah, man. I can't wait for that anime to get its next season as well. So good. Mordio and I quite enjoyed Apothecary Diaries. Such a good show. Agree, shaking your hand. Oh, you might be missing the last couple of episodes? Well, make sure you eventually watch that. Flam needs to finish Apothecary Diaries. Yes, you do. It's good. It's real good. I like it. Yeah, I was saying a while ago, it's still kind of true because these season 2s are still coming out for the animes I'm about to say, but there's so many good animes lately where like there's so good female protagonists. Like we are a little blessed this era right now. There is a renaissance of like good anime with good female characters. And, you know, it doesn't always happen. But I am for it. I am excited. I think we're doing great. Okay, you understand Frog. That's all that really matters. No, but you should watch the rest if you haven't. For sure. Gachiakuta. I haven't heard of that one. Well, let me look that one up. Gachiakuta. Excuse me. Is Gachiakuta, it means legit trash? It looks like a shonen. What is this about? Dystopian world, floating country, caste system, tribesfolk. I'll have to read into that one. Thank you for Hick. I'm curious, do I know any NB pro tags? Self-declared NB anime? Like, if we're talking about the anime sphere, no. I'm, like I mentioned, I don't think I'm very knowledgeable about what animes are out there. There's just too many. So I only really know the popular ones right now, like a pleb. I'm sure I know ones that are like Western cartoons. Protagonist, though. I can't think of any at the top of my head, though. If you have recommendations, though, I'm happy to hear it. The translation of the show makes sense for what it's about. Oh, I'm sure it does. You know what's funny? Just like speaking of show titles, I'm up to date with the Dandadan manga. And maybe like 20... No, it's probably more chapters than that. Maybe the last 40 chapters... Which sounds like a lot, but I don't know. It just updates pretty frequently. I just found out what Dandadan means. Or it was like mentioned, right? I mean, you can like look it up and see what Dandadan means, but like in the context of the show, though, it feels like they sort of title dropped it, and I was like, oh. Need to start reading Hunter x Hunter. You can't wait for the anime anymore. Oh, yeah, my friend's big into Hunter x Hunter. I hear it's really good. You can't put a gun to my head, though, and I couldn't tell you what it was. But I hear it's good. Do we have any One Piece fans in the house here in chat? I'm just curious. Like, because it feels like there's always at least one person. You know, if you find a group big enough. I don't know if 13's a big group, but I wouldn't be surprised. Yep. Okay. I thought so. I thought if anybody, it might be you, Storm. How's that going? How's that going? I mean, I hear everybody says it's peak, so I'm assuming good things are happening. I just have no idea what those things are. You caught up on it? So when you say caught up, how far behind were you before you were caught up? You're ready for season 2? Do you mean the Netflix adaptation? I'm confused. Though I hear the Netflix one was pretty good too. I think in terms of long-running anime, which this doesn't really count because I'm reading the manga and not the anime, I am trying to keep up with Detective Conan, which is incredibly long as well. No, the name is switching to Core. Oh, okay, understood. Yeah, I'm still catching up on Detective Conan. It's like one of those things where I wasn't actively reading it, but I was like, hey, I remember liking that. Maybe I'll just read a Wikipedia for 10 hours and see what I've missed and then just jump in, which is what I did. And the thing is, like, Detective Conan, there's so little plot that happens, but when it does, like, you better remember it because it'll be impossible to find. It's like little tiny nuggets of information every now and then, every, like, I don't know, every 200th chapter. And they're still making animes for it too, anime movies. I don't think I'll ever, I wouldn't call myself a fan, but I'm just like, okay, let's see what moida happened to this week. What kind of moitas happened this week? Apparently it's also a serialization where guest writers will write for it. So, I mean, to call any part of Detective Conan filler is like, doesn't make sense because it's just episodic almost with the occasional moving plot, but for the most part I would call it episodic, so. I need a drink. Alright, we're almost at 10 o'clock here, so we're probably going to end the stream soon. But I'm just going to finish up this part over here. I don't know, I'll just go a little bit longer until I feel like I've rendered this enough. Can't go on too long because it is unfortunately a work day tomorrow. I mean, thank goodness we had today off, and by we I mean me. But still. Okay. I think I'll do the separations here and then we can call it. Oh, PB! I think you already said this, but like Horse Game Has Taken You. Are you talking about Uma Musume? And also, hello. How are you? How have you been? I feel like it's been a little while. Uma Musume, gotcha. So, are you playing the actual game or are you watching the animes? Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm glad to hear you're doing fine. We are actually going to be wrapping up soon, but sounds like you're horse-pilled. Both, kinda. Morty and I were watching the anime for a bit, and then I think we finished season 1, but I didn't bother continuing with season 2. I mean, it still is like fun. It's fun enough. I don't know. It wasn't for me. But I do like everybody drawing them. I support people who are invested in the anime. Or in the franchise, rather. Oh, you're looking for a way to watch the anime? I think it's on Crunchyroll. Unless you mean other means, you know. Oh, archive of your own. Yeah, that might have it. I don't know. We did not finish one. Really? It felt long. I felt like we watched it for a while. Okay, I think I'm gonna call this here. I think decent progress. Let's go check. Yeah, that looks like a lot of progress. I'm actually quite happy with how the cloth is looking around Mordio's section. That looks good. The translucent arm stuff isn't great. I might redo that later, or maybe I'll just sort of like let it be and then put some, you know, the star details in, and that might distract. I definitely want to do like another pass of color. I think the overall colors work, but it does feel like a little disjointed with the lighting. I think a very detailed pass of lighting is going to transform this, but we have to finish this part first. Like once I'm finished drawing us, and then we have what, like the book details are gonna be here. I've got a pillow, like 2 pillows, not too much stuff. Like there's definitely quite a few things to do, but not too much. I'm definitely gonna finish this. This will be when I finish. So, you know, wish me luck here. Oh, it's just the game in IRL races. I'm sure you'll find somewhere to find, you know, where there's a will, there's a way and all that. All right, well, I'm going to call it for tonight. Really good progress. Good talks today, good talks. Thank you guys for being here with me today, talking about animes and such. And thank you, Flam, again. I don't know if you're still here, but thank you for the raid. I really, really appreciate it. And if you came from Flam's raid and stuck around, thank you so much. And I hope you enjoyed your time here. If you're interested in seeing more streams of mine, well, I do art every Monday, so check out that. We do Yap sessions and talk there. And if you want to watch Mordio and I play games, that's the rest of this week. Tomorrow, Mordio is going to be continuing to play Constance. I'm going to continue playing Timeline. And then, oh, there's a lot of stuff. We're playing Final Fantasy XIV side quest stuff on Friday, and then Expedition 33 on Thursday. E33 is such a long game, but you know, we do plan on finishing it. So, you know, if best game of the year apparently, so watch us play that as well. Alrighty. Let's see. Okay, we ended on time, so let's see who we can raid into. Who are we following right now? Let's see. Who do I want to go into today? Oh, we haven't said hi to Glenna in a long time. I think she might still be playing. Let me just check on her real quick to see that she's not wrapping up right now as we speak. It doesn't look like it. So we're going to go right into Glenna. If you have time, please send the raid message over when we go right into Glenna, okay? Make sure we say hi at the very least. Leave a good impression. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.